Starbucks and Shorty, we got a hell of a story. All right? It's Women's History Month. And I know y'all tired of hearing from me. It's Women's History Month, so I'm going to let you hear from a woman. A woman, all right? Starbucks. We're on St. Paul Street. And we up in Starbucks. Excuse me for a minute. You're going to keep talking and that ain't going to get done. This is Melissa. And Melissa is here, a friend of mine. How long you been knowing me?
Oh my God. 10 years?
10 years at least?
I think at least.
All right.
10 years.
I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. And I got one. Social media for social change. Hold your head down.
We're doing miles for Palestine today.
They doing miles for Palestine. She gonna tell you what she running for today.
Yep, we're running for not just a ceasefire, but to free Palestine, because there is a genocide happening that has been happening in Palestine since 1948, when 750,000 Palestinians were forcibly displaced violently by Israelis, supported by the U.S. government. So we're out here doing miles for Palestine, raising awareness, letting people know, because we don't talk about this in schools. Nobody teaches us about this stuff. Nobody taught me.
Well, this is a class I'm running here.
Right.
Social media class. We're doing social media for social change. We talk about Palestine and we talk about America.
I got more.
Go ahead.
I got more. So famine has been a tool of colonization forever. A lot of people talk about the Great Hunger, the famine in Ireland. There was no famine. The British colonists intentionally, they were growing potatoes everywhere, but they were having it shipped to where they wanted to go. And when the Irish started rising up, they sent them out. They sent them out to the West Indies, and then the people who were already living there, they enslaved them, the people living in West Indies, and they made the Irish indentured servants. And so people want to talk about Irish slaves. They weren't slaves. What happened to them was bad, but they weren't slaves. So we can't mix that up. We got to be clear that colonization impacts everybody, but has impacted people, Palestinians, Arabs, black folks across the world for a long, long time.
All right. Show them your head again. Runners for justice, free Palestine, in Gaza, in the seas in Gaza. A war. I'm a veteran. A war means that two people got equal. A war. This ain't a war, dog. This is genocide. This ain't no different than what the Jews suffered in 1940s. My father served in World War II. My father and my family served this country. It's time for this country to serve us and to stand up and do the right thing. All right?
Palestine.
Free Palestine. Free Shorty. I want my freedom too. I want my freedom too. Now we're going to talk about me because, like I said, this is a social justice issue. We open for business. Did you use the toilet today? You're going to learn something today too. You feel me? You're going to learn something today. That's the 4th Amendment, the right to property. This is Starbucks. All right? Hope you had a happy holiday. Like I said, we open for the public to come here and voice your opinions. See who that is? That's Starbucks. Save a cop's life, you end the war on drugs. That's Ed Norris. We're going to talk about the corruption and everything here in Baltimore. We're getting ready to open y'all up. Freedom is almost perfected. Just a few more cages, laws, and regulations. I went home on vacation and came back on probation. Governor Hogan knows about all of that, and he participated in it. Like I said, I'm not in here by myself. That's my family, my black family. These are my black friends. And I'm serving my community, the best of the best in Baltimore. You feel me? So Mayor Brandon Scott, Commissioner Worley, I'm a member of Out for Justice, and it ain't gonna be just us no more. We went from mass incarceration to slavery, and we're gonna end that. You feel me? We're gonna end Jim Crow in 2024. That's Johnny Oleski. I'm a weaver in Baltimore. You feel me? I'm a weaver in Baltimore. When I might check the room, you know what I'm here for. That's the White House. That's Steny Hoyer. Like I said, this is an MPT learning moment, and you're gonna learn today. Runners for justice, and it ain't gonna be just us. So Kathy, you seen it. That's the Maryland Volunteer Lawyers for the Arts, Art and Activism. That's the 2021 Weaver Award winner. Governor Hogan gave me that. That's Tony Roberts. We talk about David Smith, Fox 45. You can't hold this information. The shielding law can't protect you. So everything you got to let the voters know. You got to let the people know. Dwayne G. Davis, Shorty's Bootleg Barbecue, Art and Activism. This is evidence and artwork. That ain't against the law. And that's my producer, Rob Fix. And this is my studio. This is my studio. And this man been know. What's up? What's up? He been knowing me for over 30 years, since 1991. So like I said, I'm weaving in Baltimore, creating a better society. So Governor Westmore, exoneration of the Supreme Court, sign or die. Mayor Brandon Scott, that's Mayor Brandon Scott. It's open. Are you ready for this?